Saturday, August 27th, and it is here. I'm here in Lake St. Clair, getting ready to make a run to Harrisville on Lake Huron. So a big 170-mile day. It is cold. It is about 50 degrees out right now, and I got the old wetsuit on, and probably gonna even put on my rain suit just for a little bit extra warmth. So, but pretty early. Just trying to get everything on the ski so that when that sun pops, boom, I'm gone. The bungees that are holding my tablet, they're losing their spring, and so I'm just going to replace them. I brought along with me an extra bag of wires and bungees and stuff, and so I'm just going to proactively replace them before one of them just snaps and away my tablet would go. There's two holding the tablet. I don't think it would go right away, and I'd notice it pretty quick, but still, I'm good to replace them. Got a little bit of a fog going. It's not super bad, and the sun just popped, so should melt off really quick. I just got to shoot across the bay for about a mile, and then from there I cut back up north, and about an hour and a half up to on the St. Clair River, and make my way up to Lake Huron. So I'm cruising along the St. Clair River, making my way up to Lake Huron, and I see this. And I'm like, huh, because that's the US and that's Canada. And that looks like power lines. I just wouldn't have thought that our grids would be connected. Things that make you go, huh. Welcome to Port Huron. Looks like a kind of a cool riverfront area with a little channel to go in and park the boat and maybe check out some history. Today I got to get too many miles in to do that stop. That's just the nature of my game, unfortunately. But we'll come back with motorhome. Yeah. Getting ready to make the final turn of the St. Clair and head into the big wide open of Lake Huron. So this morning it was a good ride. It was, what do we got? Maybe 35 miles, 45 miles of St. Clair, and that was great to have such a nice easy go of it to start the morning off. So beautiful day, warming up. I went ahead and I'm wearing my fleece, rain jacket, wetsuit, and a shirt, and I'm sure I'll get hot soon unless the spray starts getting me on the lake. We'll see what it's like up there. I made it about a mile from Port Huron and decided I'm done. No, not really. Time to get out of some of the layers, move some fuel up to the front, even it out a little bit, because I'm just going up and down, up and down. It's pretty calm out. For the most part, it's pretty calm. It's just that the waves are kind of the swells are coming into me, causing the old bobbing like an apple thing. So maybe distributing the weight a little bit more will help even it out. Came up behind these guys and kind of caused them a little bit of alarm. They wanted to make sure I was okay. They're gonna be my snowplow. And then, what's your name? What's your name?
Michael Lutz.
Lutz, Mr. Lutz. Oh yeah, we've been talking back and forth quite a bit.
And then my daughters are behind us.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna use that guy as a snowplow, so.
There you go.
All right, well, that was just kind of a cause of circumstance. I caught up to the boat and it's like, oh, a plow, and he was headed north, and it's like, you know, be able to a little calmer right behind him a little bit. And just as we were about ready to take off, Mike Lutz, who had reached out to me a long time ago he reached out to me a long time ago on Facebook, and he's like, hey, you need to stop at Lexington, or, you know, where he lives and all that. And it just didn't work out for me to stay there, just where my hops were. And he came out and met me on a ski, and it's like, oh, do I take the boat, or do I ski with Mike? And it's like, and so it's like, I'm gonna try to keep up with the plow, but man, just 30 seconds, a minute went by, and boom, I could not keep up with the boat. So it was just too rough. It just beat me up. So then I couldn't ride with Mike anymore, because he had already taken off too. So, oh well. All right, let's keep moving. Well, Lake Huron is getting nicer. What is it now? 11 o'clock, and you know, to start out, I could only get about 20, maybe 22 an hour, and it was up and down, and bam, bam, bam. But now it's being a little nicer. I'm able to get about 25, 26, and not as much up and down. There's an occasional. There's 22, 23, 4, 5, 7, yeah. And it's, like I said, there's occasional swell that'll come up and get me, but thank you, Huron. Well, I spoke a little too soon. Huron's starting to throw on some 2s and an occasional 3, but luckily they're following, because I'm going that way. Somewhere out there. I don't know. Just pick a point and go, right? You'll hit land sometime. Well, I had a good run there. I don't know, maybe 90 minutes or 2 hours, but I was getting tired. Just kind of the lull of the motor and the thumping of the waves, and had a nice little break. Got a little food in me, a little drink, not alcohol. And now it's the big crossing. So I'm here, and I'm not going to go down here to Saginaw Bay. I'm just going to cut across up here to Harrisville. And so that'll be likely some time of not being able to see shore. It'll be close. But 67 miles to go. And then I get to eat some dinner. Real food. For the longest time, I thought that the white there was a boat, you know, like the cabin or the cockpit of the boat. And it's a lighthouse.
I appreciate it.
Trawlers coming in looking for a place to stay for the night for the local harbor. That's what that yapper is all about. I don't know where he's at, but all right, let's go. Well, I figured out a cruise control speed that works without slamming the ski and mostly is planing. going about 21 or so. I got my tablet off. I'm out here and heading for the other side of the bay. And the only thing I'm looking at, oh, it's too hard. There's a heading reading on my GPS unit. I'm just bouncing it between 340 and 350 degrees because that's about the heading I need. And then I'll, every about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'll check the map and make sure that I'm not drifting too far. Land's over there. That's the Michigan side that I'm leaving, crossing Saginaw Bay and heading towards the other side of the bay. So much for cruise control. Wind's picked up a little bit and we're getting into the 3s and an occasional 4. It doesn't look that bad, but when you come up on top of them and then slide down, it's like, oh Billy. Luckily I'm going with them, so it's all fine. But down, nope. Well, the streak is no longer intact. I just took a massive wave over the bow, 100% got B-slapped. Oh yeah, drenched. It was, we'll call it Stacy style, just like she got it in Delaware Bay. Up till now, I hadn't had, I had some where the nose would dip in and it would cause a spray, but this is like 100% through the wave, got me. So lucky that this phone, it was sitting right here, velcroed, and it stuck. Got lucky. Want to see my mom freak out? "222 feet deep, Mom." Well, I have not seen another boat for about, I don't know, coming up on over an hour. And I cannot see land. But it is rush hour, because look what we got here. Where is he at? He's over there somewhere. There he is. It's rush hour. I gotta make sure I blow my whistle so he knows I'm here. Wouldn't want him to run me over, you know. Harrisville Harbor. Oh my goodness. What a run. Oh. I'll have to fill you in when it's not so windy. You can see the breakers hitting the wall and going over. That's how bad it was. Alright, pulled in here to Harrisville, and like I said, it is rolling here. Rich and Ella are here, and Rich was saying that they're not 1s and 2s out there today, they're 4s and 5s. And Yeah. So it is time to go get out of wet, soggy clothes. Go find a beverage. All right, let's go do it.